What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Brooklyn, aka Brooke, back with another video. I'm not gonna say banger for this because this is like a different type of topic. This isn't like a, you know, video.
Hi girl, if they say I ain't the baddest, then the motherfuckers lie. How you riding on a nigga? Hey, asking for a ride. Okay.
This is a, you know, a calm talk video. So, as I can tell by the title, this is about my rare condition that I had. I don't have it no more because it's fixed, thank God. But I gotta stay calm because I just recorded this video and it's like I'm doing it back over because I was rushing and everything just was out of place. Like this whole story was out of place, and I'm probably gonna have to make a part 2 because this is a, yeah, I'm gonna make a part 2. Y'all like my cup from Nike? Okay, so again, this story is about my rare condition, and the rare condition that I had, I don't even know the name of it, but I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna look it up because I know what it is, but I don't know the name. It's a long, weird name, so I'm gonna put it up here. And this condition is a condition where, like, you know, okay, girls have vaginas, so I'm gonna show y'all a picture of it that I got, and I'm gonna show like a picture of it from offline. So my condition was I had something called a septum inside of my vagina, and this is what the septum looked like. Like, this is my uterus, that's top part of my vagina. This is the septum, blocking stuff from coming out of my vagina, and this is the bottom of my vagina. So yeah, I'm gonna put a picture up so y'all can get it a little bit more. So all of it started in June 2019, the end of May, and the beginning of June. So the first thing that happened was I was in school. This is like, I'm gonna just be talking about the whole first week, all this was going on. I was in school and I had real bad pains in my stomach day after day after day. And I didn't tell nobody at first, but then I told my cousin, like, I was in class one day and I told my cousin, I was like, my stomach is hurting real bad, like real bad. And she was like, go to the nurse, go to the nurse. So I went to the nurse and I called my mom. I called my real mom. She was like, it probably ain't nothing, just, you know, drink some ginger ale when you get home, take a pill. I did that. That ain't work. Go to school the next day, call my other mom. I'm like, listen, I told my other mom yesterday my stomach was hurting. She tried to do this and that, but that didn't work. Like, my stomach was hurting real bad, like underneath. Like, I was having bad abdominal pains. Abdominal, y'all know the meaning of all this stuff. I'm gonna put all the definitions right there and whatever. So she's like, all right, I'm gonna find a way to come get you. So she finds a way and she comes and get me from school. I go to her house, not my real mom, my second mom. She takes me to her house and she calls my sister in New York. And at this time, my pains wasn't bad. Like how they wasn't that bad. They was like hurting bad though, but they was like on a scale from 1 to 10, they was probably like a 7 at this time. So she took me to her house. She called my sister that lives in New York and she told her what was going on with me. And my sister, she's a nurse. So she told my mom, maybe she has a urinary tract infection. You can go get, cause I told her it hurt when I peed too. And I can barely pee. So like a little bit comes out, a little bit. Like when I say a little bit, y'all, little bit drops was coming out when I peed. So that's when my mom went to the little drugstore or whatever by her house. I don't know where she went, somewhere. And she got me some medicine. I forgot what it was called, but like when you take it, it makes your pee orange. So I was taking it. It was for a urinary tract infection. I took it. Went to school the next day. It was not hurt. I mean, it was hurting. It was still hurting. That didn't help. So that's when I went to my real mom house again after school, because this is where I live. But my other mom just picked me up from school that day because I told her to. So I came home, and that night I was on the phone with my girlfriend, and like I was on the phone with her, and I was crying. Like I was just hard down crying. I was like, my stomach is hurting, my stomach is hurting. She was like, do you know what's wrong with you? I was like, no. I was like, no. I didn't know and stuff. So I guess my sister came in the room. She heard me crying, my older sister, and she went and told my mom. And no, she was trying to call my mom, but my mom wasn't here, I think. I don't know. I kind of forgot. One of the two happened. And so that's when my mom told her to take me to the hospital. So she took me to the hospital, and we went like 3 something in the morning. So nobody was in there, so that was a good thing. So they didn't take a long time on me. So we went to the back. They took my pee. They lab worked it, whatever, all that stuff. Fast forward, they told me what was wrong with me and what they thought was wrong with me at first. And what they told me was I had a urinary tract infection. I had a lot of acid in my stomach. And yeah, because I was throwing up too. Like everything I ate, it just came right back up. So I had bad nausea and vomiting. So they gave me 3 different medications. I came home. I didn't go to school the next days and nothing. Yeah, my phone just died. Anyways, I came home. I didn't go to school the next day, or it was a weekend. I don't know. I can't remember. And I was taking the medication. It was not helping. That night, I was on the phone with my girlfriend again. I was hard down, crying. I was like, my stomach hurting. This medicine not working. That's not what's wrong with me. She was like, actually, mom, take you back to the hospital. So my mom was getting ready to go to work. It was the middle of the day. And my sister was here. And I was on the floor in the living room trying to clean up, and I just got on the floor and I just started crying. I was like, my stomach hurt. I can't move. I can't do this. Like, I need to go back to the doctor. This medicine is not working. It's not working. And she was mad at me because I guess she thought I was playing or something. Like, no, but she was mad and stuff and tried to fuss and stuff. Like, I don't know. But then that's when she told my sister to take me back to the hospital. So they took me back. And she was like, if something serious is wrong, then call her so she can leave work. So, that's when we went back to the hospital. We got my other mom and we went back to the hospital. This time we went to the hospital, it was the same man from last time. And I was like, that's not what's wrong with me and stuff. And he was like, they was like, the medicine, you gotta give it 48 hours to kick in, all that type of bull crap, so they did everything. And I was like, my sister told them that my mom said that she wants them to run scans on me and all that type of stuff. So they told me to pee in a cup. Mind y'all, like, as time was going by, it was getting harder and harder for me to pee. Like, when I would pee, like 3 little drops and stuff would come out. Like, nothing would come out at all. So that's when I was crying trying to pee in a cup, and I couldn't even pee. Like, nothing would come out. And so I told them I can't do it. So that's when they did the scans on me, the CAT scans. I think that's what they call CAT scans or MRIs. I don't know, one of them or something like that. And they put me, I laid down on this thing. I went in the machine, out the machine, in the machine, out the machine. And they sent all my stuff to a gynecologist. No, gynecologist, I think that's what they call. Y'all don't get on me if I'm saying the word wrong, but that's what I think they call gynecologist, a specialist. Her name, that was my doctor the whole time. Like, when I was, yeah, the whole time. Her name, oh my God, I forgot her name. Dr. Tomlin. Once they did all that, I was in a room, and a lady came in the room, and she put something called catheter up my private part, y'all. Oh my God, hurt so bad. She put that up my private part, and like, that's when all the pee started coming out. So I don't know how, but yeah, all the pee started coming out, and it came into this little box thing. It went into this little box thing. You had to keep emptying it, and a lot was coming out because I didn't use the bathroom. It's so long, not like days long, but like, yeah. So that's when they finally came back in the room, and they was like, it looks like you got a lot of blood built up in your uterus. A lot of blood built up in my uterus. So that's when it was like, I'm gonna have to stay overnight, and then they're gonna have to transport me to another hospital. So my sister called my mama, I'm guessing, and that's when my mama came from work. And both my moms stayed with me, and all 3 of us went to a different part of the hospital, and my sisters went home. We had to stay there overnight. Then in the morning, They transported me to a children's hospital. What happened there? So when I got there, I went to a room. They came in, put all the IVs in me, all that type of stuff, y'all. I can't remember exactly everything that happened this time, but I know the two main things that I needed to know that happened. I remember those, but I don't remember everything that happened this time I was at the hospital. So I remember like a day went by, and that night I couldn't sleep. Like, I woke up, they kept giving me this medicine. They would put it inside my IV so like the pain could stop. Cause like I told you, I had real bad abdominal pain, like real bad. The jump was at a 10 by this time. So I woke up that night, the medicine must be wore off. I woke up that night, when I tell you I was in there hard down crying. My mom had to call the people, and they had to come put some more inside my IV, and it took like 30 minutes for me to calm down. And I finally fell asleep, woke up the next morning. I don't know, they did something on me. I guess they took me somewhere and they brought me back. And I don't know what happened, because I was off that med, you know. I was off that Perkins. Like, I was off that medication. So I didn't know what was really going on. I was just talking. But I remember my cousin came up there, my little cousin, my little sister, my big sister, my grandma, them, all them came up there, my dad. Yeah, all them came up there. And I know they had whatever they did when I was asleep. When they took me, whatever they did, I know they had a tube down my throat. Cause my throat was so sore. Like, my throat was so sore, I could not, So, they was like, I couldn't eat, I couldn't drink, all that type of jazz. Next, fast forward, the next day, they took me and they was like, all right, today, we're gonna get all that stuff out of you so you can be feeling a little bit better. So they took me later on that day. Later on, I don't know the days, y'all. This was probably like the third day I was in there. They took me and they put a tube in my belly, which drained all the blood out into a sack, and they had to keep emptying the sack. Like, it was so much blood, and then mind you, it was old blood at that. So it was like brownish and gunky, and it was just so nasty. And I could show y'all the scar. Let me show y'all. That's the scar right there from when they had the tube in my stomach. And I got 2 more scars on my stomach, I guess from when they had the cameras in me. The first time when I told y'all they had the tube down my throat, they had 2 cameras in my belly. So yeah, I got 3 little scars on me. But yeah, and what happened next? That's when one day my dad came in the hospital. He brought me this bear, y'all. Y'all can see him right there. He like right there sitting in my chair beside my bed. He brought me that bear and stuff. And y'all was so happy when I could eat and drink and all that stuff. So, okay. Cut all that. What else? Should I tell y'all in this part? Because this is a long video. I'm going to say a couple more things. Then I'm gonna have y'all comment if y'all want part 2. So, that's when I left the hospital the next day. Y'all, when they pulled, bro, they pulled that thing out my stomach. They didn't even put me to sleep, yo. They pulled that thing out my stomach. I was like, oh my God, I felt like I was about to die, yo, die for real. So they did that and I went home. That's when they gave my mama the number and the place of when I was gonna have my follow-up appointment so they could figure out what was really wrong with me. So when that appointment came up, that's when the Dr. Tomlin that I was telling you about, I had an appointment with her. And she was like, at first, she was like, she thought I didn't have a uterus. She thought I didn't have a cervix. All that type of mess. All that craziness. So that's when they took me back to the hospital. Like 3 weeks later, they was like, okay, we're going to let her go back to the hospital this day. Y'all come to this hospital. We're going to do another amnesia exam on her, something like that, where they put me to sleep and they check inside me from the top and bottom. So they did that. Fast forward a week later, I had to go back to the gynecologist. This was like June, might have been June, July, August. This was like August and September. And they put me on this depot shot so I wouldn't get no blood inside my stomach. So this one I'm about to stop at. Y'all gonna have to tell me if y'all want a part 2 so I can finish telling y'all what happened. I ain't about to be telling y'all. Y'all don't even care for real. So I went back to the doctor and she was like, good news. I do have a cervix and I do have a uterus. And what she thought I had was a septum. Remember this picture I showed y'all earlier? This right here, a septum. That's what she thought I had. Oh yeah, and if y'all want to know, I'm so dumb. I didn't even say the prime thing. If y'all want to know why I had all that blood in my uterus, it was because it was menstrual blood that couldn't come out. Because I did have a septum. But that's all I'm going to tell y'all for right now. Okay, because this video is already too long. So if y'all want a part 2, y'all got to let me know and comment in the comment section down below so I can do a part 2 for y'all. Telling y'all the rest of what happened and how I got through it and what they did. And all that type of stuff. Y'all, it was so crazy. So like I said again, if y'all want a part 2, make sure y'all give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell so y'all be notified when I post. Especially if y'all want a part 2, y'all gonna need to turn on my post notifications so y'all can know. So I can tell y'all the rest of what happened. Alright? Alright, and I'll see y'all in the next video.